Assume nothing. Can't give up now. Swift as my feet can carry me. Inscrutable markings.
From his fingers.
What are they doing over there? Chasing bird?
Goblins ahead.
Look it, Claw. Sappers here. Unless you got another reason to be here. Feck shite.
Let's try to be diplomatic, shall we? Goblins don't come by the handfuls, but by the dozens.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
How'd you know? Dumb as a rock, but world class at tearing the throats out of wee ones, she is. Rest of her litters inside in the pens. Beautiful beasts. Be a shame if you came all this way without having a look. But I can't let you pass just like that. Celebrating a raid we are. You'll need to wear our war colours. Nice to have this across the mug. Ought to do it. Whatever calls you. I hope that was worth it, Daddy. Let's have a little.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Stop fidgeting.
These boots have seen everything.
Goblins ahead.
Look it.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
This better not be Minthara's messenger. If the boss finds out I gave her a hard time, that's me done. pardon. Gotta give all the visitors the old squinty eye, you know. Go on in and have a drink for me, eh?
Next time, these big folks could guard the place themselves. Let us off the hook.
Blessed be.
What's up for discussion?
Tribe? Tribe! Oh, Toosh!
Toast, toast, toast!
Hear my voice. Obey my command.
The voice is irresistible. You recognize the overwhelming authority that you've used on others, only infinitely stronger, and turned against you. Your vision clouds, leaving you in a dark, featureless shadowscape. Then there are 3 figures before you. An armored male elf, exuding power and command. A handsome younger man with a quick, easy smile. And a pale young woman with even paler eyes.
These are my chosen. They speak for me. Aid their search for the prism, and you will be worthy to stand beside them in my presence.
You feel energy pulsing from the artifact, lifting the pain from you, pushing the voice away.
My power grows. My forces gather. The reckoning draws near.
Don't give me that look. I don't know what just happened any more than you do. We should keep going.
The voice is gone. Muted by this Gith relic. Why does a half-elf carry it?
I don't know. Not exactly. All I know is it's important I get it back to Baldur's Gate. At any cost. I am a servant of Shar. My home is a secret cloister in Baldur's Gate. I need to bring that artifact back there. No matter what. I can't tell you anymore. This mission required utmost secrecy. We all submitted to having our memories suppressed so that we couldn't betray Shar's confidence. If I reach my contact in the city, I'll have my memories restored. Until then, I have to guard the artifact with my life. There. You have the truth, for all it's worth. Let's continue.
You worship Shar? Blimey. She and my beloved Mystra are not exactly friends.
No need to thank me. This is out of pure necessity. Pure desperation, in fact. There's nothing more I can tell you.
I know those symbols. Githyanki runes. Ancient as Vlaakith herself. You stole that from my people.
Yes. And a lot of my people died in the process. I won't fail them. Not after what I saw your kind do to them.
A powerful artifact indeed, to have caught the attention of so many. Not least the Absolute itself. The three figures in the vision, the Chosen, are searching for it. With the cultists' aid, it will not be long before they find it. Before they find you. If Shadowheart has made her position clear, she will see that it is taken to its destination. At any cost. No doubt the Githyanki will seek to reclaim that which is theirs. And you still do not know what it even is.
Trust me. I'll guard it with my life. Let's keep going.
Sounds like they've captured themselves a bar.
Or be you beheaded. Doesn't make any sense. Goblin kind will
Oh, a stranger in a fair camp.
laugh if you dare, recoil if you must. A new age is dawning with goblins at trust. Back off! Mountains, great mortals, all kindred,
With fragulous crown and with scepter abraid, draw Ragslin, short work of the innkeeper made. The inn burnt to ash. The captives were many. Goblin kind had reduced them to cowering filfhenny. So raise it, your goblets, and drain them with pride. Draw Ragslin, the true soul, had led you glide.
Who's that? Friend of yours? You up to something?
Oh, certainly not. What are you doing? I'm busy here.
You?
To you. Come. Let I have... Wait! Wait!
Come on, Pete!
Now, look what you've done.
Come on!
Of course.
My name's Gribble, idiot!
Right, yes. Not for me.
How are we to find the jewel in this chaos?
Looks like thieves got the better of them. They're practically unconscious. Hope your soul is in good hands.
Victory awaits.
My faith will protect me. Have to keep going. Let's finish this.
Victory awaits.
Oh, yes.
What's the plan?
I will ascend.
Never wanted the easy path. That wall's barely holding together. Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
I'm ready.
Still breathing, despite everything. Time to press ahead.
Which way to the nearest library?
No time to rest. Can't slow down. What's hiding here?
matters to discuss.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Ah, I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services. A mending of the... Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more. A matter of coin. Not this one, nor this one, and this one a less worthy righting the balance. Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute. They bear great discontent. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them. Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. Very well. Impossible. Thy party is full. As thou choose.
Let's see.
The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good after the Mind Flare ship. But you just can't get enough of me, can you?
Karlach, Advocatus Diaboli, the stink of Avernus. The Devil's Head, and yours. If you so much as...
A great fire roars through you, the fire of the first hell. You are the blade of frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single-curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high. He chases the fiend, ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil, a threat to the living, evil incarnate.
Your ally's a fraud, a soldier in the Archdevil Zariel's army. Either I cut her down, or she burns the Sword Coast to ash.
I've tried to tell you, I am not what you think I am.
Another vision. Karlach's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. The man shudders with Karlach's desperation. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
By Baldrin's helm, No. I will not be tricked.
You saw the truth. I may be an effective soldier, but I never wanted to serve Zariel. Legged it away from her the first chance I got.
And yet you served.
The man catches his breath and his lips straighten. Sheer dread twists his face.
No! Devils cannot be trusted.
Would you listen to sense? This doesn't have to end badly. For either of us. You know monsters, right? Better than anyone. Look into my eyes. Can't you see I'm not what you think?
Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today. Truce?
I'll do you one better. Allies. We're looking to get rid of these parasites for good. And ruin some bastards' days while we're at it. Sounds like your kind of venture.
I've not grown any tentacles yet, thank Baldrin. But luck won't be on our side forever. Yes, you have my blade. Your leader willing, of course.
Well, soldier, what's the word?
Sorry, but there's no room for me.
Hey!
Well met. And I've pledged my life to protecting the meek from monsters. But tonight, I was the rampaging beast. I see the good in you, Karlach. I promise not to lose sight of it, even when the hells burn hottest.
The famous Blade of Frontiers in the flesh. Clever, this hero act you've got going.
Hero, blade, names strangers gave me. My friends call me Will.
Excellent. If we ever become friends, I'll know what to call you.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly. I can say only this. Karlach's not the only one who's had a villain's knife held to their throats. One night soon, when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance. You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
Glad Will saw sense. Even more glad he decided to stick around. Takes a pretty slick mover to track down old Karlach. Same. Now, instead of a liability, I've got a friend. Or I will have soon, anyway.
Who wants another drink?
Humans ain't good for much, but they make tasty meal.
Tastes even better when you nick it out of their cold dead ass.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Here's to the absolute!
Don't waste a step. Looking ahead.
Doesn't make any sense.
Need to find a way forward.
Hey, go on! Give the walk some booze.
I have something to ask.
Fresh home with me, Barry.
Oh, you got...
And who are you? Another pest? Think you rule the world just because you got a scary face? Ha!
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority. Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back.
Forgive me. I had no idea. The other true souls are inside, planning and such. Shooting arrows at this place.
Yisk Githkar Tavki Krashet. The tadpole lets us command the minds of others.
An interesting development, but one to be treated with caution. For better or for worse.
No. Our only course is to deny it. This power is just another symptom of disease, and every use will sicken us further.
My thoughts exactly.
Excuse me.
Statue of Selena. More heretical symbols, of course.
This other guy swirls his fingers and some fresh tis a...
As the symbol glows, power courses through you.
Well, not us. Things are changing. We got the Absolute on our side now. You better go on, or I'll kick your head in, slugface.
End him or leave him. But don't you dare grovel to this slug.
Look, mate, just piss off. You're not welcome here. I'm sorry, true soul man. I didn't realize.
Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back. His lips smack together wetly and leave a trail of saliva on your foot.
There you go.
He kissed! Yes, Githkar Tavki Krashet. No, our only...
My thoughts exactly. A disgusting waste of stonecraft.
No go inside. Inside. Boring. Here has music.
Here go nothing.
Seluna. As if mingling with a horde of goblins wasn't bad enough. Let's do what we have to do, then get out of here. Good. I wasn't intending to.
Oi! Ain't no party in here. We're doing the Absolute's work. State your business. Now.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Good for you. Bloody racket. Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun. Aye, so much fun that those feet already told you to bugger off. Bloody racket.
Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun.
Aye, so much fun that those thieves almost got past.
We got 'em now, eh? And once the whelp starts singing, we'll know who sent them.
Aye, might be we'll pay him a visit in return. That'll be some real fun.
Fall by my hand.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
On I go.
I will ascend. Taking position.
Scab-licking vagrant! Look here! Fudge-fudgling Fustularia!
Still breathing, despite everything. Time to strike. What now? I am fury. I am death.
will stand in my way.
Victory awaits. But to keep going. Time to strike.
My wounds are too much to bear.
Pay attention!
Blood comes easy these days. Time to strike. Don't waste a step.
Another fight. Let's go. Breathe deep and move.
I will ascend. My path be true.
Need to act fast. On my way.
Can't slow down.
Never a dull moment.
Feel that one later.
At the ready. going.
Why smell thou of placenta musk?
Swift and lethal. Survival is all that matters.
Over here? Try me. Beating thee would soil my hands.
Must be on my way.
Then this other guy swirls his fresh did.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Moving ahead.
Then this other guy swirls his fresh.
As the symbol glows, power courses.
Well, yeah, go on. All right.
End him or leave him. But don't you dare grovel to this slug.
Ugh. Look, mate, just piss off. You're not welcome here.
The goblin stares, mouth agape. Then he sets his jaw and falls to his knees.
There. I done it. Arrogant swine.
He kissed them.
A disgusting waste of stonecraft.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority. Something stirs deep within you, hunger.
Oh, beg your pardon. You must be here to join the other true souls. Please, go right ahead.
So let's do what we have to do, then get up. Good.
Aye, so much fun that those thieves almost got past.
We got them now, eh? And once the whelp starts singing.
Do you hear the
Smells like
absolute
burnt flesh
voice?
in here.
Do you feel? Now here's somebody special. The Absolute has touched you, hasn't she? Priestess Gut needs to touch you too. Hold out your arm so I can mark your flesh. Let's the faithful recognize one another quick sharp. That way nobody'll mess with ya. And it's charged with magic. Ordinary slobs can't see it, only us that follow the Absolute. You ready? Brace yourself. This'll sting. Maybe you don't need it.
She probes your mind, tangling your thoughts with hers. Darkness seems to swallow the temple, leaving the vision dissolves away. You stand before the goblin priestess in the temple. Her faith floods into you, a tide of shuddering ecstasy.
Works both ways. And I saw some... Maybe I can help with that. Us true souls gotta look out for one another. You've come to the right... With the Absolute... Let's deal with this in my chapel. It's private. Don't want...
Oi! Priestess! We want the mark.
Yeah. Ain't we good enough for the Absolute?
Oi, come here. I ain't waiting around.
No one back home will ever believe this. Swift as my feet can carry me.
No one stopped me yet.
Ready to clear your head? Whatever the Absolute tells me to. Don't worry. Don't want a crowd to gawp. Ready to clear your head? Whatever the Absolute tells me. Don't want a crowd to gawp.
There's no time to waste. Worth a shot? I'll take this way.
Indolence breeds madness. Without delay.
No time to rest. How much further can I go?
Never a dull moment.
Ready to clear your... Whatever the Absolute tells me. Smart.
Psionic feelers creep across your mind, like a pickpocket's fingers seeking flaws.
It's all slippery in there. What are you? This ain't right.
She prizes your mental barrier.
Hell, that is... But there's no secrets between us, true soul. Let me take a look and find out what it did to you. Don't you worry. I've got everything I need to fix. It involves you putting your trust in the Absolute, times the one thing you don't have. We gotta get... I guess... Sweet. Wakey, wakey. The Absolute wants to know all about that critter in your head. So start to... You can't beat you too hard, though. Gotta keep you alive. If I... That creature... Do you even know who you are anymore? Maybe that... It's gonna stop... And eventually your skull will split. Lies! But yeah, you're gonna be my new pet.
You test the weight of the chains, looking for weak points. Your muscles burn with the effort, but the chains hold strong. A sharp pain shoots through your arm.
Open your paper. You should disappoint.
Sorry. I may have left that a little late. No lasting damage, I hope? My master has been keeping a close eye on you. When you got yourself in this predicament, an observer. At this point, you're more interesting alive than dead. Be a little more careful.
On my mind, and well, in it. No one back home will ever believe this.
More violent.
On my way. I am fury. I am death.
You should search that corpse.
Breathe deep and move.
Don't go bothering my pigeon. He's mine. Keep him safe. Listen to him coo. Till I gets hungry or some such. What's it to ya? Then catch one on...
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
All right, calm down. I don't want no trouble. Here's the key. Pigeon's all yours.
Look at this. I'm quite saved. A joy to see a familiar face in such a precarious setting. I guarantee the story of your daring rescue of my person will live on for eons. I intend to do just that. A trusty invisibility potion goes a long way in a place like this. We mustn't tarry, but I'd hate for our friendship to end here. Please, won't you meet me once we've both slipped the goblin yoke? Smashing! Soon, my friend. Soon we can share a flagon of something liquid and a tale of daring do. I'll slip away when the coast is clear. See you soon, my friend. I simply can't wait to pick your brain!
You recognize the scourge.
Ah, are you also here to assist with the prison? But pain without purpose is a terrible thing. Wouldn't you agree? Forgive me, but that look in your eyes... Do not be ashamed, child. We've all... Please. As the maiden... Through penance. My work can...
Go ahead. I'm sure you're in need of a little penance.
This man is of common stock. Only the poorest of men need settle for the spectacle of their own gore.
Now.
Poor lad. I could give you peace, you know. But no. You gotta keep silent, don't you? Where do they flee to, you stubborn rat?
Please, stop!
Here to see your friend, have ya? Come and join.
Say we'll take over. His work is sloppy. He'll kill the prisoner too quickly.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
What do you think you're doing?
On the move.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Say what?
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
We do all the work, and you get to finish him? Bah! Take him! Won't do you any good. He just screams. I should have sent him to Moonrise with the rest for all the good he's been. I want to watch that weird priest next door. Sounded like he was beating something up. Oh, yeah, beating it good.
Please, please. Let me out. There's no reason for this.
The lock clicks and opens.
I should be able to make it to the Grove on my own. They need to know they're in danger. Yes. It should be here somewhere. The place was supposed to be abandoned, but when we arrived, I don't know. He changed into a bear, but I lost sight of him. I don't know if he's still alive. Brian had instructions, but I have to go. I have to get out of here.
Don't mind if I do. Give me trouble now. Here we go. I should speak up.
See? It squealed! Hit it again! Keep your hands steady, 3. Again! Again! Make it squeal again. We're juicing it up. The beast came in here with those robbers, killed Dink and Mince too. Boss is thinking of serving it to the wargs. And it makes funny noises. We made it squeal. Look, you'll see. Give me that rock. I'll show ya. All right. If you're gonna throw a tantrum about it, never seen someone so worked up over a stupid animal. But I want to hear it squeal. We'll be the ones squealing if we piss off the bear hugger. Hope you can control the furry bastard.
The bear sizes you up, wary but not yet attacking.
Have to keep going. What path lies before me? Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Do you think the dwarf is ready yet?
Looking ahead. One day I'll catch a break.
Still alive, so that's progress. What to do? Another step forward.
Again! Make it Wim. Look, you'll see! Give me that rock! I'll show ya!
All right.
The bear sizes you up, wary but not yet attacked.
Very well. Seems simple enough. Don't waste a step.
Okay.
Again! Wim. Look, you'll see! Give me that rock! I'll show ya!
Will, hope you...
The bear sizes you up, wary but not yet attacking.
Should mind my step. Better not be cursed.
Do you think the dwarf...
What to do? Walk in death.
What am I to do? I must keep going. One true way.
All right, what now? Moving in.
Again! Look, you'll see! Give me that rock! I'll show ya!
The bear sizes you up.
My path be true. Where do I go from here?
Got to concentrate. Have to keep going.
Need to find a way forward. Hope this ends well. What now? Need to find a way forward.
Hey you! Thou fetid fish, thou rancid shark!
Talk to me.
Breathe deep and move.
Where do I go from here? Away I go. Ready.
Well, so much for peace. With haste.
What should I do?
Pardon the viscera. One should cherish all of nature's bounty, but goblin guts are quite far down the list. You aided a bear without knowing if it would savage you. A true friend of nature. Or perhaps a lunatic. Either way, I owe thanks. I am the druid Halsin. Yes, but just Halsin will suffice. Unbecoming to demand honorifics from the one who saved my hide. I must admit, I didn't expect anyone would come to my aid. Who in their right mind would infiltrate a goblin-infested temple? Unless... that look in your eyes. I've seen it before. Are you feeling all right? Oak Father preserve you, child. You're infected, aren't you? The Mind Flayer's spawn. But something's different. You're aware of the monster inside you. You don't bow to the Absolute like the true souls do. How is this possible? Perhaps. But I wouldn't want to place all my faith in blind luck. It's no coincidence that you found me here, I'll wager. You're after a cure for this parasite. I've been studying these parasites for a while now. Ever since I discovered these so-called true souls are infected with them. Someone is using very powerful magic to modify these tadpoles. They're using them to exert control over the infected. I'm sorry to say, I can't undo that magic, which means I can't cure you. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I didn't find what I came here for, a way to remove the tadpoles, but I found the next best thing. I found out where they come from. That must be where these enchantments are placed on them. And it's where you'll find your cure. No, this is different. Altered. The magic used is beyond me. It's either not of this world or so ancient as to be lost to even nature's memory. I overheard that the cultists are sending all of their captives to Moonrise Towers. Innocents go in, true souls come out. Given that all of these true souls are infected, it has to be the source for this magic. If you want to find a cure, you must head there and discover how the tadpoles are being manipulated. I wish I could, but that... I've no right to ask more of you. I cannot allow these butchers to threaten my grove. The natural order must be protected. My thanks. If you prevail, I'll owe you the debt of a lifetime. Rare is the beast that survives decapitation. Help me eliminate the Drow Minthara, the Hobgoblin Draw Ragslin, and that They are the ones holding these parasites together. Remove them, and nature will cure itself. Be warned, my presence could make things more difficult. I can only restrain my bear form so much. I won't be able to. If I join you, we'll likely have to slaughter this entire place. You may want to use discretion. May Sylvanas guide your hand. Focus on the leaders. That's all.
Very well. Better than nothing. Let's have a look. Open up. Give it a shot.
Decaying legs protrude from the hole. A failed escape, it seems. You notice the corpse is very dead, but that's all. The body comes loose, revealing a tunnel. Perhaps you can escape where he failed.
Still blocked, but should be easy enough to clear. Another day, another fight. Still blocked. It should be easy enough to clear.
At least give me a source!
We want you dead, you dumb knuckle. Not dead and heroic. Get down there and stop complaining! Ah! I miss the swamp. Proper nice that swamp was.
A scrying eye. Best not do anything suspicious while it's watching.
Honest, I didn't.
Life, much like your words, is meaningless wealth. End
The eye's glassy black surface reflects your gaze. As you gaze deeper, you feel a focus, an intent. You feel a brief, lurching connection, confusion, alarm. Then the present.
The village to the east. It's abandoned.
Looks that way. But scouts said they heard something moving around out there. Something big.
It's not our concern. Our prey is elsewhere.
Your scouting party has not returned, and half of the intruders escaped your guards.
Sorry, mistress. We mucked up.
Until their sanctuary is found, I will take something precious from you every hour that passes. A trinket, a tongue, a limb.
I ain't no use without my limbs. The lad'll make the prisoner squeal soon enough. I swear.
Silence now, creature, or I will silence you forever.
As she turns to you, her thoughts mingle with yours. A cold hand caressing your brain. The chamber melts away to reveal a dark, endless nowhere. In it, you see a vision. The drow listens as a pale-eyed young woman whispers in her ear. One of those the voice spoke of. One of the chosen. The vision fades away.
A true soul? Praise be. Are you here to join my hunt? Worshippers of a false god. Their existence is an insult to the Absolute's claim on this region. There is a weapon the Absolute seeks. I'm sure those wretches have it hidden away there. We will find it amongst the dead and the ashes.
Her excitement is palpable. She lingers on thoughts of victory, and of the weapon. She will seize it. In the Absolute's name, you feel Shadowheart's anxiety. The weapon the Absolute seeks, it's the artifact that she carries. The same one that protected you as you entered the Goblin camp. Her mind focuses. The cultists cannot discover that the weapon they seek is within their grasp.
The thief, whimpering in our dungeon, tried to flee to their sanctuary. We will continue to remove parts of him until he tells us exactly where it is. He's been resilient, but he'll talk.
She is seeking the grove you visited. Already you feel her mind closing around yours.
Speak, true soul. The hunt must begin soon. Excellent. Be sure not to kill him before he talks.
No prizes for guessing what this weapon thereafter really is. The artifact.
If that's the case, we've got more problems than just the worms in our heads.
How many raiders do we have?
Plenty of lashes, loads of hunters, and a few pariahs to carry the powder kegs.
These pariahs,
I just thought of something.
I've known a few warlocks in my time. Talented, of course, though sometimes too eager to listen to the devils on their shoulders.
Would that I could. But your entourage is full. You'll need to make room. Magical.
Light on my feet.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much. I was just settling in and reviewing my latest findings. Mind flayers, cultists, and, of course, your esteemed company. Why, I'm practically an expert. They've tentacles, you know. Quite shocking. The druid Halson had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close. Here, on the Sword Coast. Impossible. That can't be. You're either an excellent storyteller, or you've experienced something quite exceptional. Tell me, have you noticed any residual psionic malaise since the alleged encounter? That's quite impossible. You'd have undergone ceramorphosis by now. If what you say were true, you'd be a mind flayer by now. You, isn't it? Perhaps that's for the best. I'd be if I... Oh, my dear sweet gods! I'll need...
Let's see what this does.
This vessel is at thy disposal. Do what... This soul remembers its invective, but...
Though spoken with a different voice, you recognize the eloquent drawl of Withers, the wraith that summoned the hireling.
They are but echoes. They recall not a manner of speech. Thus, I lent them my rhetoric. These souls clawed their way back from the fugue plane for vengeance. The art of violence is one memory not lost to them, I assure you. Now, let us return to the fray.
Out of sight, out of mind. Better be cautious.
Do you think the dwarf is ready? What are we waiting for? Spears are sharp.
You have already failed. And now you dare to question me.
Your ladyship. Honest, I didn't.
Life, much like your words, is meaningless whelp. End the latter to save the former.
Again? Do you wanna become spider food?
Get your eye off my arse! Just swarm the forest.
What are they doing? Knifing in trees? We'll smoke 'em out, no problem.
How about I start following you, eh? How'd you like that?
How many raiders do we have?
Plenty of lashers, loads of hunters, and a few pariahs to carry the powder kegs.
These pariahs, they're prepared to fight for the absolute.
What they do ain't exactly fighting. All they gotta do is light up a powder and burn.
Then they're prepared to die for the absolute.
Bloody hell's blood! Leave me alone!
Try me.
Riled up and ready.
You have already failed me once. And now you dare to question me. End the latter to save the former.
You attacked someone. Only the guards are allowed to do that, as this one is about to demonstrate.
Looks that way, but Scout said there was something moving around out there. Some what are those? Can't we just swarm the forest?
What are they doing? Hiding in trees? We'll smoke 'em out, no.
How many raiders do we have?
One day, I'll catch a break.
What are we waiting for? Spears are sharp. The lads are all riled up and ready.
You have already failed me once. And now you dare to question me.
I didn't mean nothing by it, your ladyship. Honest, I didn't.
Your life, much like your words, is meaningless whelp. End the latter to save the former.
You sought a fight.
One day, I'll catch a break.
What's next? On I go.
What are we waiting for? Spears are sharp, the lads are all riled up and ready.
You have already failed me once. And now you dare to question me.
I didn't mean nothing by it, your ladyship. Honest, I didn't.
Life, much like your words, is meaningless, whelp. End the latter to save the former.
It's a fight. The consequences.
Life, much like your words, is meaningless, whelp. End the latter to save the former.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
You sought to fight, and now.
Life, much like your words, is meaningless, whelp. End the latter to save the former.
Things have stayed interesting.
You sought to fight.
Close to the fire and burnt me up. Again.
My path be true.
set up.
Orders were to stand. No sneaking off.
Can't even catch my breath.
What are they delaying for? Can't we just swarm the forest?
Need to stay focused.
I tell you, the scrying eye was looking at me all strange.
Right.
Right, although we're gonna set the true soul on fire,
They're drow.
you can use!
Be happy they didn't.
Time to push my luck again.
How the mighty have fallen.
Leave me alone. I ain't got time for chatter.
Life, much like your words, is... I do not...
As she turns to you, her through the chamber melts away. One of those the voice spoke of.
A true soul? Praise be. Are you here to join my hunt?
What path lies before me?
Yes, I suppose. Prove yourself worthy, and you will have worshippers of a fault. There is a way.
Her excitement is earned.
That we will He's been resilient, but he'll talk. You are sure? And how did you find it? Excellent.
Her mind enters yours. Tiefling faces flicker into view as she attempts to learn the grove's location.
Your thoughts are veiled. Why do you protect these devilkin? You defy. Life, much like your words, is meaningless whelp. End the latter to save the former.
Is that blood? No.
Report, and make it quick. Organizing these creatures tests my patience. These creatures have failed me again. I will deal with those responsible later. Did he tell you where his friends are hiding before he fled? Perhaps. But your thoughts...
Her mind, a tiefling faces flicker into view as she attempts to learn the grove's location.
thoughts are...
She sees and then smiles.
The cowards found refuge if the inhabitants do not realize you are the knife that go to their refuge and make your way inside. They're half-devil refugees. Nobody wants them. A drowning creature will cling to a blade if nothing else is off. I will gather a raiding party. You will open the gates from the inside. We will... and then we...
The masterful painting she depicts of the massacre awakens you hungrily.
Your allegiance should be to me and the Absolute. Life, much like your words, is meaningless. Well, end the latter to save the former. Report, and make it... Did he tell you where his friends are perhaps?
Her tiefling faces flicker into view as she attempts to learn the grove's location.
Life, much like your words, is meaningless. Well, end the latter to save the former. Report, and make it quick. Organizing these creatures tests my patience. Did he tell you where his friends are?
Her tiefling faces flicker into view as she attempts to learn the grove's location.
I see only fragments. Your mind is confused. Report, And make it quick. Organizing these creatures tests my patience. So close. Go to their refuge and make your way. They're half. You will. And then.
The masterful painting she depicts of the massacre awakens you hungrily.
Good. You. And when they are dead, for the absolute.
A spasm grips your chest. Your strength.
Broken your oath, Paladin. At the close of day, we have much to discuss.
Come, we have found our prey.
Better not be cursed.
The air is heavy. Moisture drips down your forehead. Pain shoots through your fingers. Your hands shake as they reach upward.
Chukil Gate, can you I can. I will.
Your minds intertwine. You sense a touch of uncertainty, a touch of disgust.
Let it be so.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Victory is assured. Onward.
life, much like your words, is meaningless, whelp. End the latter to save the former.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Report, and make it quick. Organizing these creeps. Did he tell you where his friends are?
Her mighty tiefling faces flicker into she sees and then smile.
The cowards, if the inhabitants go to their refuge and make your way inside. As a friend. How noble. I will gather a reading. You will open the gates. We will, and then we.
The masterful painting she depicts of the massacre awakens you hungrily.
Control. You must make and wait for the.
A spasm grips your chest.
At the close of day, I will be with. We have much.
Life, much like your words, is meaningless, whelp. End the latter to save the former.
No time to rest.
The village to the east. It's abandoned.
Looks that way. But scouts said they heard something moving around out there.
Or violent.
With ease.
Some healing for a wizard in need.
Life, much like your words, is meaningless whelp. End the latter to save the former.
Looking ahead.
You sought a fight, and now you have one.
Life, much like your words, is meaningless whelp. End the latter to save the former.
Your violence hasn't gone unnoticed. It's about to be returned in kind.
Life, much like your words, is meaningless whelp. End the latter to save the former.
You sought a fight.
Taking position.
these true souls have their limits.
feel that one later.